is online from now on, at least for the rest of this year, and the pandemic has shut down recreational sports, so kids have fewer options to get outside and stay active.
Yeah, lucky for them, though, it is Fitness Friday. Our own Joe V joins us now with some really creative ways to keep your kids from getting too attached to that device or video game. Joe, what I love about your story this morning is there's such fun things to do that don't feel like necessarily PE class.
I would do them to stay active.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Deb and Sean, that's, I think, the key to reaching kids is how do you get them to exercise without realizing that they're exercising, right? I mean, normally they have, youth sports, for example, but right now there is no Little League. There is no spring soccer. There's none of that. Of course, they don't have PE class either right now. So how do you make sure that your kids are active? Well, here in the V house, we turn this garage into a gym, and that's what mom and dad are doing to keep themselves in shape, but the kids have no interest in hopping on the weight rack or any of that sort of thing. Thankfully, there's one local company that's sharing ideas with parents on how your kids can stay fit through play. Watch this. For 7 years, Spencer Rubin has been keeping kids on their feet and having fun.
So I think it's more important than ever to move, play, be active.
Spencer is the owner of Play.Fit.Fun, and since 2013, the company has held after-school programs designed to keep kids active. They run their program once a week in 25 local schools.
It's all based around kind of like PE, field day, and team building got put into a blender. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be a workout.
But with schools now closed and kids staying at home, Spencer says it's more challenging and even more essential to get those kids active and engaged.
Now we're all together. And we're all together under one roof, and we can't even send the kids over to the friend's house and play.
So Play.Fit.Fun is now sharing active game ideas for free via social media.
Every week we send out about 4 game ideas that they could easily do around the home, whether it involves just balls and things they can grab from the garage, or paper towel rolls and shirts and other things they can spread out around the house and create an obstacle course.
And while they can't hold their usual school programs in person, they now host 2 live online classes every week.
And kids plug in with whatever device they're using, and we have them playing some fun, silly, wonky, crazy games.
So this reporter and his 2 very excited assistants decided to drop in on a class. You can do these exercises with common household items. For example, we started with a hacky sack coordination exercise, but we just used some rolled up socks.
You're just going to go back and forth, and you can try to move your body with us at the same time. I'm going through. Bounce this off of your right knee.
Then we had to hop down and back with a towel or hanky on one foot.
Because you got to hop, and you got to keep that hanky on there. It's not as easy as you think.
Finally, it was an impromptu scavenger hunt. Spencer would call out an item, and the kids would have to fetch it.
I am looking for a pillow. Go find a pillow. Quick. Who's first? Some of you guys that are already there, go find me a stuffed animal.
As you can see, these 2 definitely got active, moving, and having fun, and that's the whole idea.
So I want them to take away that the session is fun, that it's good for their body. And, I just want them to have an appreciation for what moving your body does for you inside out and head to toe.
Okay, last game. Clean this up. And, as we were saying, guys, my kids basically didn't necessarily realize they were having exercise. They just knew that they loved running around the house, grabbing random items, running back and forth, trying to beat the other one. And, of course, while they're doing that, their heart rate's up. They are getting that exercise, and that's what Play.Fit.Fun is all about. So they offer their classes twice a week. They're online classes. It's $5 per kid per class. It's about a 40-minute class. So pretty easily accessible. We'll have more information about that at kptv.com. Another cool thing that company does, by the way, guys, is they do these family game nights, basically for a fee. They bring out a giant tub of equipment. They drop it off at your house. It's all sanitized and all that stuff, so you can still keep your distance. And then there's like 4 or 5 games that the parents can play with their kids. So on the weekends, you can do this stuff, have a family game night. We actually did this about a week ago, and we had a great time. There was a little Star Wars themed game where my kid was whacking me with a pool noodle, but it was supposed to be a lightsaber. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. We'll have more information about all of that at kptv.com. And yes, their favorite game was Whack Dad.
I'm sure. I saw some of those